Hello.
Serious stuff. Serious stuff.
Hopefully someone can see us.
Anybody out there?
Can you hear what we're going through here? No one's on there yet. Let's see if I can find us on here. Very bad connection. See that?
We're popping off and on because the storm is raging. Whoop. What's that?
What? We're here. Hi, RV
Hey,
SWAT.
guys.
I wish I could figure out how to watch this on my own computer.
I don't know if you can. We probably, if you switch to me.
Oh, we got a few more people. Hi.
Hi, guys from Missouri. Yay, we're here, we're here.
Yeah, you guys from Missouri, you're probably getting ready to go through what we're going through right now. It's absolutely insane. We have lightning nailing. Okay, bad connection. Why do we have a bad connection?
Do you want to hand me the laptop and I'll see if I can find that?
Well, just tell me what you think I should do.
Just go over there under your icon and click. Okay, people are... Hi from Fort Stockton, Texas. How's the weather for you guys? It's crazy here. That's wild. Stopped raining, but later tonight we got storms coming. East Texas, yeah, you do. South of here in Missouri, but heavy rain. Yep. Lots of wind and rain. Yep. They don't fool around when they storm in these states. Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, Alabama.
Doug from Vegas, I bet you're suffering, huh?
Right.
Probably nice and warm.
Australia, I bet it's not storming like this there right now. Windy, several wildfires. Ew, those are not fun.
Been there, done that. Let me kind of sit up a little bit here. My chair's all...
Did you switch the account?
Oh, there we are right there. We can watch live. We're going to watch ourselves live.
Okay. It's us in Louisiana tomorrow morning. You're going to have to mute us though, probably.
We are.
Okay. Beaumont. Boy, I'm up on the camera because I'm blind. Sharp.
Short pants and just...
Wisconsin, 34 inches all day. Oh, man. Can you read them? Can you see
I can read some of them,
messages? Yeah.
Short pants and just washed the mini. Up in Wisconsin, 34 inches all... we're getting ready to come there pretty soon, so...
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us okay? Or let me try something here. Tell me if...
This is good, or
wait, yeah.
now we've lost them.
You there? Okay, now... Is that any better? Can you hear us better there? That's hopefully an external mic. Is that better?
Delayed.
Are you fine? Does it seem to be better than it just was a minute ago, or about the same? No, we're not losing it. We're on there.
No,
Are you all just fine? Good.
It's very delayed though.
Yeah. Can you hear the rain hitting on the RV? Said it's the same. Sounds the same. Sounds great.
Now we froze.
Okay.
Now we're back.
Now let me unplug this. See how that sounds. Is that
better? Not bad though. Okay. Fort Stockton, Texas is very windy. Fires. I hate fires.
Yeah,
California,
fires are
that's where we're from, and they always had
Mojave Desert, and when it used to, we'd see a fire.
So Noreen, yeah, the connection's off and on because it's storming like crazy mad here. Sorry about that. You hear the rain?
See, I could see it. We have our computer behind. I have my computer behind. We're doing this off the phone, so we can see what you guys are looking at. I see it scrolling every once in a while. Looks like Darla's getting ready to take a bite out of the phone, doesn't it?
34 degrees.
I'm getting soaking wet over here.
Oh, 34 degrees. Thankfully not inches.
Yeah, it's like 94 in here.
Yeah, it's cooking. It's like a broiler in here.
And the water's just running off the windshield like it looks like a waterfall. It's crazy.
pixelating a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we're even transmitting at all with this storm like it is. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I told you guys this morning on that short little zip we did that we try to do a live one tonight, and we're going to try to set up a time and everything. But today was, you have to understand, we're feeding a lot of animals all day long and checking on cows and everything else, and it takes up a lot of time. It takes hours and hours. Then we had to go eat ice cream. So
yeah, because we were sad about our little puppy guy. Thank you guys for your
thank you
nice
very
remarks,
much.
Prayers and
Helped a lot, and actually, we're freezing up a lot, huh? Yeah. Well, thank you for the doggy. I was going to tell you that we had a little guy named Mackie, and he was the same type of dog. From he had probably 50 times the medical expenses that Darla and I had in the same amount of time, and he ended up with a real bad seizures, and I've never heard a dog scream like a little girl before until this little dog, and the vets were just horrible and get money out of us. And so with this virus, whatever it is, it's slowly but surely overtaking all these dogs. I'd hate to survive and then live the life that Mackie had to live. Mackie lived an okay life, but it could have been a lot better if he wasn't so sick all the time. He just had all
bad. It wasn't parvo. They think that Mama got a bacteria from her emergency cesarean.
Is scrolling right now.
And then all the puppies got it because they were nursing, and you know.
Let me try power and put a little more power to this thing.
Mom had all her shots, so I know dogs can still get parvo from that, but this was from the cesarean incision, and the vet was just, I guess it wasn't her regular vet, but it was the middle of the night, and there just wasn't a lot they could do. Places to take the dog.
Sorry, there we go. Maybe that'll help. That up the power a little more. Oh yeah.
And somebody asked, where are we? We're in Arkansas.
We're in Southwest Arkansas, and I'll tell you what, the weather's so bad here. We were watching the Weather Channel, and the satellite went out, so we don't even know what's going on now.
Buffering a lot.
Well, it should be better now. I got more power to it. I'm looking at the picture on my computer. It looks a lot better.
Brian. Okay. Doug D was in the motorcycle business in San Jose for years. Go down the hill to Oklahoma.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, the weather's keeping us from making a very good solid transmission. We're sorry about that.
Let's see if I let some air in now. Still a little sprinkly on the walls here, but yeah, well, like I say,
okay, it's steady now.
I think the battery was getting maybe just a bit low, so I plugged it in, and now I have it charging. So anyway, do you guys have any questions for us? I mean, we're not driving this time, so that makes it a little better. And I had one person was upset that I was driving and trying to see him through the phone, but or her. I don't remember man or woman, but
whatever.
Believe me, I've been driving for a long time. I'm a pretty safe driver, but
by the way,
I was trying to see what was going on. So now we'll try to do this more in a stationary place. And
those puppies and the mama are at the vet right now, under the vet's care. So if there's any chance at all that the two females will make it and the mom, they're in good hands. They're in the good vet's hands. So anyway, it's just sad. Repeat what we said about the puppy. That it got a bacteria infection from the mom's cesarean incision. They think that the incision got full of infection and bacteria because it was not her regular vet. It was the middle of the night, and I don't know if her vet was out of town or whatever, but she took the puppies and she took the dog and had the puppies delivered at some different vet, and the dog came out with a bacteria infection in the incision, and the puppies got it. So 2 of them have died, and 1 of them was ours. And all 3 now, the other 2 and the mom, are at the vet. The 2 babies are being tube fed. So, and it's not parvo.
How many people are on here? Is there any, or did we lose everyone?
They're there. Okay. Yeah, you guys be safe too in Arkansas.
Who's that?
Adventure Van Man sent me. Don McDonald.
Yeah, Brian's a good friend of ours, and he's been very, very kind and generous to us to introduce people to our channel, and we hope to be able to do that for other people too, because you know, the more the merrier. I mean, the more people that get involved in this, and the more people that share, the better it's going to be for the viewers. And that's what it's all about, is giving you guys something fun to watch. We're probably not the funnest thing on YouTube.
Thank you,
I know
Stephen. 20 people on your feed watching.
Oh, okay.
Somebody asked something about where we're working. I missed it.
We're working at my brother's ranch. It doesn't pay a lot, but we get a nice spot for free, and we get to enjoy all kinds of scary weather.
We love Brian too. 22 people now, Doug.
Cool.
That's cool.
What's weird is we do a thing with Brian, and all of a sudden our subscriber base just explodes, and then every day we lose 1 or 2 or 2 or 3, and it just kind of comes down, because I guess a lot of people are not into what we do. We're work campers. We're full-time work campers. We live in a motorhome. We don't live in a van. It's just, you know, but I love to watch the vanners. I watch How We Roll. I watch Brian and Camper Van Carolyn, and Camper Van, or she's Caravan Carolyn, and Camper Van Kevin, and
yeah,
you know, I try to watch a whole bunch of them, because you know, someday I might meet him. I want to know him. You know, know a little bit about him.
Doug asked what size motorhome we have, and Jane asked, how did we like the spring training job?
Okay, well, the easy one is we have a 37-foot motorhome, 37-foot diesel pusher. Baseball, personally, I like most of it. The head guy there he's got very little management skills. I tend to try to be a servant to people when I manage. He tends to be a little tyrant, and you know, he just screams and yells and wants to tear you down in front of people. I had my whole stand one day, came in and started screaming at me for no reason, and everybody in my stand was just ready to go over there and beat him up and walk out. I go, no, come on, you guys, just be cool. So anyway, it's just a job, you know. I mean, we're there for a short amount of time. We just go there to make the money and go. Some people, I don't know, I don't like to go in and start trouble. I like to go in and stop trouble and have, I don't like backbiting and that kind of stuff. I try to, most of the people that come into my stand, they're all, if you come back next year, I'm coming back. So that to me is the biggest compliment.
So he wanted to know also what size diesel.
Okay, this has an 8.3 all mechanical Cummins 300 horse. The way I have it set up now, it probably is producing around 320 horsepower with about 960 foot-pounds of torque.
And then someone else asked how we like the beat job.
The beat job?
That's my favorite.
She works in the scale house, and she loves it because she's basically, she serves coffee all night and stamps
I keep the
weight
drivers
tickets.
awake.
And I actually run a 12-hour shift. I'm a foreman, and I use the same philosophies that I use everywhere else. I go out there, and I mean, when it's windy, I take people dust masks, and when it's rainy, I take them raincoats, and I do things I shouldn't do. I'm not supposed to take people stuff like that, but I do. I mean, there are people I want them to. It says it's very bad. How many miles on the rig now? It's I think it's getting close to 90,000. When we bought it, it had 32,000 on it. The generator had about 300 hours. I think the generator's probably around 400 hours. And like I say, almost 90,000 on the rig, but that's in 8 years' time.
And right now, Jane is taking care of her mom with dementia. But one day you will be out here, Jane, if that's your desire. You'll make it. And in the meantime, God bless your efforts with your mom.
Yeah.
I know it can be hard.
Important thing to do. Family comes
Yeah.
first.
And then Doug also says he's looking at a Cummins 400 horsepower with 190,000 miles on it.
Yeah. What year is it?
What year, Doug?
If 400 horsepower, it's probably, if it's a big block, it's probably an 8.9, 8.7, or 8.9 Cummins. You know, for the thing is 190,000 miles on a diesel.
2004.
Yeah, okay, and that's, see, that's a good year. You wanna now this is my philosophy, my opinion. Don't take it as written in stone, but I tend to think 2006 and backwards is going to be a lot better machine. The newer stuff just has so much on it, and then when you get up into the like 2011, 2012,
American
that area.
Eagle, that's good.
Okay, well, so that's a Fleetwood product. American Eagle's on a Spartan chassis. That's the best chassis. You either have an MH3000 Allison 6-speed or an MD3060. You might want to find out which one of those. The MD3060 is more of a truck transmission. An MH3000 is a motorhome 3000 series. They work about the same. The difference is the MH3000 is more designed for a smoother shift and that kind of stuff.
And Steven said that he doesn't want to work when he retires.
Yeah, neither do we. We just don't get to retire till we're dead. Yeah, Aquahot.
Thanks, Jane. Take care of your mama.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
The Aquahot, they're really great when they work. I don't know if you know how they work, but they actually have like a coolant system in them. And what happens is when you turn the Aquahot on, you either are using electric or you're using diesel fuel to heat this coolant, and that's how you get your hot water and you get the hot. The bad thing is when it quits working, you're pretty much you're done. For me, I prefer the old hot water heater and the propane. But
what's the Class C you were telling Brian about? The brand.
Brian. Oh no, we were talking, Brian. We were talking about a Safari Trek, which is like a mini Class A. They're like 24 feet, and the bed comes out of the ceiling in the living room, and it turns into this gigantic bedroom. And it's got a great big bathroom and a big living room and a big kitchen, but it doesn't have a bedroom. So when you push the button, the living room turns into a bedroom. And we have a friend who has one.
I hate vegans have snow now. Where are you? And Terry, as soon as you get your rig, I'm sure you'll be able to do the beet harvest. No worries. They're always looking for bodies. People to work, I should say. So somebody said tornado.
It's not a Safari Truck, it's a Safari Trek. T-R-E-K.
Kansas Tornado Watch, yeah. Safari Trek.
Yeah, it's a Trek. T-R-E-K. Not a... And they make them from, I think the shortest one is like a 22 or 23 foot, all the way up to 28 foot. And, but...
Doug just got a message he was writing too much. From Facebook? Yeah. Terry used to own a Dutch Star 38.
Awesome.
Sold it when he went to Germany.
Yeah, Dutch Stars.
Super C.
Of course, see that there's two different Dutch Stars. There's a Dutch Star that has a Freightliner chassis, which, if you have your choice between the Spartan or the Freightliner, I would always say that the Spartan would probably, it's a little airbag, stuff like that.
I can't believe YouTube told him he was writing.
No, it wasn't YouTube. It's from YouTube. Yeah. Really? Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that could happen.
I didn't either.
Anyway, yeah, I saw something about a Super C. Let's see if I can see it over here.
Oh, he said he's looking for a Super C now. He's the one that owned the Dutch Star.
You know, the big advantages Super Cs are.
Brian Kroll. This will be my first year at the Beet Harvest.
Oh yeah.
Where are they sending you, Brian?
We're at East Grand Forks is where we're at.
Minnesota.
The Super Cs, if you have a problem, usually they're either a Freightliner or an International or a Duramax. They're easy to work on. You pop the hood. It's like working on a car. On this motorhome, it's not too bad because you lift the bed up and the whole top of the motor is exposed. The hard part for me is there's like a really narrow. You're going to see this on the video. It's like that, and I could barely slide in there. By the time raw.
YouTube cops are crashing our party. Most of the comments are from Doug.
I think somebody is tricking you, Doug.
You like the forward pulling hood?
That's probably on the...
Oh, on the C?
Yeah, I love the Dutch Star. Yeah, Uncle Jerry and Aunt Nancy, the people that taught us how to do this RV lifestyle, that's what they had, is they had a Dutch Star. And it had the same engine as us and the same chassis, except the difference is they had the IFC, independent front suspension.
Terry wants to pull a Liberty.
A what?
Liberty. Jeep Liberty.
Oh, yeah? Jeep Liberty's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Wranglers are... A lot of people like towing them Wranglers, and we had a brand new hair black that she loved it. In fact, it's like the second time I ever seen her cry is the day we sold that. But the problem is that they have such a big problem with the tires. Tires, they tend to start you get these weird vibrations, and we had one friend. We're frozen right now.
Noreen says you should do videos on the different rigs, pros and cons, and maintenance info.
Yeah, that's look at why are we breaking up, man? It's actually the weather's getting better. Okay, there we are. Anyway, I'm gonna do a series on motorhomes. It's the thing about it is it takes a lot of thought on how I'm going to do it, because it's actually easier doing this if you guys just have questions for me. Yeah. In a Class A, there's multiple kinds of Class A's. There's Class A's that have like pickup truck motors and are lighter weight and are more like a gasoline powered Class A. They make these diesel pushers where they have a front engine, or a rear engine is a pusher, but they actually make them where you can get a front motor, and they make one that's a mid-engine. It's actually in the middle of the RV. I saw one crazy, but they do all kinds of different things. The good thing about the older pushers is you can work on them. You can get to everything. Well, we're close to Hatfield. We're not in Hatfield. Our family used to have, I don't know if you're familiar with Hatfield, but McLean Drive-In, that was our family. My dad used to own that.
See the little person? Tells you how many are watching.
Yeah, that's okay. You think you're in East Grand Forks, North Dakota. Well, it'd be actually East Grand Forks, Minnesota, and that's where we're working.
It's Grand Forks, North Dakota, and East Grand Forks, Minnesota, and they're like right on the Red River. You go over the bridge. Yeah. So they hire you at Express Employment in North Dakota, East Grand Forks, but you work across the bridge.
Yeah.
In East Grand Forks.
And the campground is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, and then you're on the inside of the levee next to the river. And when you go to leave the campground, you go out through where the levee gates are. And there's restaurants and there's movie theaters, and I mean it's just a nice little spot right there. And they got 2 super Walmarts and Targets, and they got everything.
Brian's got it all wired up with his van. He's very comfortable. I mean he has everything he could possibly need, you know, and he's happy with that. Me, I like my bathroom.
Yeah. we're to the age where when we decided to do this. You know, it's a Class A diesel pusher is probably not really what you would call a stealth RV. It's not something that you're gonna, you know, park. Well, we park at Walmart, so that's not a big deal. But it's not something you're gonna park in front of someone's house, and the neighborhood's not gonna know. So,
how do you feel about the van conversion? I mean, homemade type, you said.
Personally, at what they do, and my van And my van was my work van, and I owned an electronics company at that time, and that thing, we built the inside of that van so it was like the inside of a speaker, and with all the speakers. There were 12 speakers, and there was 1,260 watts of power, and that was back when the low-level controls and all that stuff first came out. And that thing was amazing to sit in and listen. It was just incredible in there. And it looked really nice, and it was comfortable. It was all padded. And that's what I used for my work. I don't know. We looked at, the thing is, those road techs are really nice. But man, $100 grand, $100,000 for a used one. I was like in shock. But it's like everything else. If it's smaller and it has everything in it, it's going to cost you more than. I mean, might as well tell you, I paid 25 grand, and everything else that was comparable to this was anywhere from $50,000 to $75,000. And the thing with this one is it needed a lot of TLC, and we had to put right away. We put about $7,000 or $8,000 into it, but it came out where when it was done, everybody was offering me big money for it. People wanted to pay me a lot of money for it. And I'm like,
Class
no.
A's are cheap. They're cheaper than those vans for sure. Those van conversions, and definitely cheaper than the B pluses. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, you can really get a cheap Class A if it's gas powered, but ours is diesel, and for what we're doing, it's better.
And the thing with the
sturdier.
diesel is you have. Let me open this up now. I don't think I'm going to get wet. The thing with the diesel is they have more power. You get a little. I average about 10 miles to a gallon.
Sorry, Steven. He lost us.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, it's scrolling.
I know. It's weird because
and the weather just quit
scrolling.
scrolling.
And the service is still sketchy. Anyway.
There we are. We're back. Okay. Anyway, oh, I lost my train of thought here. Watch it. Okay, good channel. Keep it up. Thank you. We appreciate that. You know.
Yeah, we do.
That's one of the things we want to try to do this once in a while because big ice storm coming. Because we really are starting to feel like we know you people. I mean, you write us some awesome comments, and even the ones that are a little constructive. You know, you're kind of doing this today. You know what? I'm a big boy. I can take it. You know, I'll listen to what you got to say. If I believe me, I'll. I mean, we're not driving today when we're doing this. That's one to prove it.
Class A's are more underpowered than diesels. Will go a million miles. Not completely trouble.
We actually had States. James, I helped him find that Holiday Rambler. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to him, but you should. He's really good. He's on and off right now, but I'm sure he'll be back on again. But I helped him find that Holiday Rambler, and that's a running machine. Runs pretty good. But when you get into the hills, I mean, I have to kick this thing off the cruise control because I was just leaving them. I had two Class A gas powered, and I helped my daughter find a Endeavor, Holiday Rambler Endeavor. We just got a smoking deal on that one, and it has the V10 gas powered, and it runs. It's a pretty strong runner too, but it's still this diesel. They just, when I get on a really steep hill, I still pass the trucks. So
Brian, you asked if there's work before the harvest locally to where the beet harvest is going on. If you contact Express Employment, that's what they do. They do temporary work assignments for people, and if you tell them that you're looking for work before the harvest, they can definitely find something for you.
And
There's
Brian,
lots of places there to work.
And another thing, Brian, there's help wanted signs everywhere.
Everywhere.
You go to the Walmart, and there's a guy standing out there with a cardboard sign. I go, you know what? They got a sign over here in the store that says help wanted. I'm over here busting my butt 14 hours a day. I can't see myself giving a guy that outweighs me by 30 pounds, has 3 dogs. I can't see me giving him $10. You know what I mean?
Hello, North Carolina. Thanks for joining us. Terry, they are.
Okay, less problems and should. Okay. Why do they keep disappearing? I guess they.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
How'd your thumb get it? Oh.
Tink.
Oh, there it is.
Show the live chat. There we go. Okay. That'll help. They just stay up there.
Okay. They are. Okay, hello. How many people? We have 23. Oh, that's pretty good. 21. Oh, great. See, I said that and then you jump off. Oh, man. Hurt my feelings.
Living near Santa Fe, New Mexico, Terry is.
Santa Fe, New Mexico. Now, we've been through there.
Yep. Once or twice.
There's some really beautiful parts of Santa Fe, and then Santa Fe has some has a lot of history.
Connecting. 19. Oh man.
Are we back yet?
Hey Doug, we're down to 18. What happened?
Lift this up a little bit. You guys. There we go. Oh, we lost. We're off. There we are. We're coming back. Yeah. All right. Now we're on.
So we're at 32 minutes. We probably ought to kill it.
Think so?
Yeah, maybe.
You guys ready for us to go?
Hello from Steve and Greta in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Lancaster?
Oh,
is that how they say that?
She wants to go there. She loves the Amish people. She wants to go see them riding, you know, pulling the horses and stuff. I'm in Louisiana where sugar is made from sugar cane. I'm going to try and do a video on the sugar cane fields. There you go.
Cool. That'd be cool, Johnny.
We're going to be working at KOA for about 5 months. Yeah. Come up and see us. We're at Hayward KOA.
Beautiful Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's really pretty there. Is that the same question for the same person?
Bye. Thanks for joining us. We went up to 20.
Yeah.
Just come visit. We are surrounded by Amish farm. I bet it's pretty too.
Yeah, it's and you know, I don't know if you know this, but the Amish are involved with Newmar products. So I think they're
they do their cabinetry.
I know they do all the cabinetry, but I also believe that they have a lot to do with the ownership of that company, and they do a lot of the building of those RVs, and they're real well built.
So Steven says his wife wants a Class A, but he's too poor and too cheap.
Nah, you just have to look around. Just keep looking.
I like the idea of easy parking and getting anywhere. Do you get to boondock most anywhere in your Class A?
Yeah, as long as it starts with a W. Walmart.
Yeah.
No, we boondocked. We boondocked out by Lake Havasu, and we boondocked in, you know, Arizona and stuff. But
that's weird.
For the most part, we're wanting what was it? For the most part, we just want to be able to have electricity and take long showers and just be like we're at home. There's different kinds of RVers.
And to be able to stand up all the way in your rig. Brian
loves to be out. I mean, Brian could be out somewhere for 5 days by himself.
He's cool.
And he loves it. I mean, for me, if I was out somewhere 5 days by myself, I'd be lonely.
If you hear sirens, take shelter.
But you know what though? When Brian's around us, I mean, we always have a great time with Brian. I mean, you know, he's very sociable, especially like he says with couples. He does real good with couples. He does real good with us. My wife and I stay a few nights so we can meet you two. Are you going to come to Hayward or what?
Mr. Mobile?
Mr. Mobile. Oh, okay, that's what he says. We'll stay a few nights so we can meet you. Absolutely. We work in the restaurant, and then on Friday nights we do what they call the meet and greet. We take a golf cart, and we drive around, give doggies treats, and then we
tell everybody to come for the free s'mores.
Free s'mores, and this year we're actually going to be the ones making the s'mores. And yes, you're definitely welcome to come and meet us. Yes.
And then Doug says, how about Old Rincon Highway?
Old Rincon Highway. How come I know that? We haven't. I don't know whether we've done that or not. Doug did Quartzsite for 9 days.
Yeah, we're only an hour away, Mr. Mobile says.
Oh, perfect.
You definitely have a great rig, Steven says. Thank you, Steven.
Thanks, Steve. Yeah, it's my colors, black and blue. This motorhome is actually Harley Davidson.
Yep.
Which we had a custom motorcycle shop for 22 years, and we went to an RV show, and we walked through one of these motorhomes when it was brand new in 1995. This thing has a really cool rear window, which we don't have exposed much. That's my phone, huh? Oh, it's people send this stuff. Anyway, I told the wife if we ever got rich, we'd buy one of these. And so in the back of my mind, when I started looking for Class A motorhomes, I was looking at stuff that were just rolling wrecks. We went and looked at some junk, and we spent. I just knew that if we were patient, we would find something really awesome. And then when we walked into this thing, I just knew that was it. And it's actually a Harley Davidson. So people ask me if I still have a Harley. I said, yeah, I do, and mine has more lug nuts than most. So
we're frozen again already.
Come on. Why is it freezing up? There it is. That's the only trouble with this live streaming stuff. I tried to watch Camper Van Kevin the other night, and I mean, he was just he was
from
nothing.
Arizona. Liza Jane? Hi, hello, Liza Jane from Arizona.
So is everybody watching us a subscriber?
Very bad connection, it keeps saying.
Yeah, hello from Arizona. Hello from Arizona. That's okay. So I can read stuff over here too.
I can't unless I'm like right.
I wonder if this is having an effect. Maybe if I push it away.
We know all about black and blue.
Yeah, those are my colors, and you could probably tell by my coffee cup that I'm into it.
Raises her hand. Yes, I
And you know why my shirts always have coffee in them?
Because you have a hole in your lip.
Yep. Any other questions? Anyone else have a question? RV SWAT, we subscribed and watched faithfully.
Thank you.
We're going to be meeting up with them next week, so we'll be introducing you guys to them. They're brand new RVers, so they would be. I don't know how many subscribers they have yet on their YouTube channel, but they're brand new at everything. They're brand new at RV.
SWAT, Johnny and Tracy.
Johnny and Tracy, they're brand new. They're coming to Sugar Beets. They're going up to South Dakota to work, and then they'll be doing Sugar Beets, and they'll be coming to meet up with us for to work on our Christmas tree lot.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, I know that the connection is really, really off and on. Where did they go? I subscribed. You guys are lucky to be a team to do these feeds. All the best.
Any questions for Darla? Ask her why she's so mean to me. That would be a good question. I think they're done talking to us.
There's still people there.
They always say I talk too much. Now's a chance for you guys to talk too much. Maybe YouTube's telling them to be quiet, huh? Is that what the deal is?
I don't know, but Doug sure quit typing so much. I miss you, Doug.
Turn it back on, Doug. Doug rides a Valkyrie. That's a nice bike. That's a nice bike. That's
there.
What's his name? Tom Cruise. He has he rides those. How do you put up with what? What do you say?
How do I put up with you? Well, you know that color, black and blue. Just kidding.
Yeah, what do you tell a girl with two black eyes? You already told her twice, right? Old motorcycle stuff, you know. I learned a long time ago. You marry a mean one, then that way she'll fight for you. You know, you just kick back.
I do spoil him a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
See, they know.
No, they don't.
They know.
She doesn't know how to tell the truth either when she starts saying stuff like that. I'm the spoiler. I'm the nice one.
I took him and bought him ice cream today.
With my money.
Your money. Here we go.
Yeah, she embarrassed me. She had it all over her face. She's like a 2-year-old with ice cream, you know?
See, they know. They know. Poor Darla. Long suffering.
I'll tell you one thing I learned, though. Never mess with anybody that can eat that much ice cream. I don't mess with her.
You're a gigolo.
Doug's a gigolo. Oh, boy. Yeah. This is fun. I like it when you guys talk.
Yeah, me too.
Then we just sit here and laugh.
We need to check the radar again too. See
Yeah.
how we're looking
Well,
on
the
that.
TV will work. So you guys are wanting to know some motorhome stuff, I guess, huh? Is that what? Yep, wife works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both work.
No, his wife.
Oh,
works.
your
He's
wife
the
oh.
gigolo.
No, that would be called a house mouse.
That's right.
You're a house mouse. Hello from Niagara Falls, New York. We almost had a job in New York.
Yeah, almost.
What was the name of that place?
Hanging by the beach at Niagara Falls. What could be more perfect?
Who painted my RV? Well, it was one of those things where Darla and I did about 90% of the prep work, and I had a kid that I had taught how to paint, and because I am a custom painter, and the problem is that he kind of ripped me on a lot of the primer and stuff like that. As far as he didn't like how much he was getting paid, I guess. So anyway, I mean, he did an okay job, but somewhere down the road, when I have a place and we're looking around, I want to find a big metal building. That's all I want to get, and I'll repaint this thing. And when I repaint it, it'll look awesome. I'm a better painter.
Well, it still looks better than it did when we first saw
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. We were driving down the street. We were coming up to it. She's like, "Just keep going,
Just
keep
driving."
going." Because I mean, we bought our oldest daughter, a car, and we took it home, and we all got together. We sanded it out. We painted it, and we painted a lot of cars. Painted my Corvette, and nobody could believe that car was painted in my driveway, but it came out really awesome. Ice storm rolling in. Wish you were
with us. Well, we're on tornado watch, so I don't know.
Yeah, but it stopped.
Yeah.
Everything's quiet right now.
Yeah, but it's supposed to last till 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like I like the earthquakes better.
Yeah, you don't know when you're gonna die. This, you just sit there and watch stuff come. And
Hi, Mr. Bill.
hi. How you doing? Hopefully you're enjoying the evening.
Plan to be in Arizona by October.
There you go.
That'll be a nice place to be in October.
We'll be
Calm before the storm, yes.
We go to Quartzsite, Arizona every January. We stay at a little campground called Lazy Days. It's Lazdaze.
D-A-Y-Z.
D-A-Y-Z?
We just have one toilet. I like those ones with the 2 bathrooms, but the reason they put those 2 bathrooms in is because usually when they bring the slide in, you can't get to the bathroom
in the back.
So they have to put one in the mid. So that's why they have 2 bathrooms, but it's nice.
That's like when you have a travel trailer with a slide out, it has 2 doors on the side. Usually the one door is the entrance to the bathroom.
You had 2? Yeah. It's morning in
India.
India, wow.
People from India are watching us. How about that?
Off to do some video editing. See you guys soon. Yep, we'll see you, Johnny. Good luck with the editing.
Yeah, I think you need a little more sugar in your chicken. I found out you're diabetic. That's not good.
Just tell all of YouTube land on him.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, that's how I found out.
That's all right. We all break the rules.
Yeah, who had ice cream today?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
I'll work on that.
5 o'clock here, Doug says. What is it? It's, geez, we're at 45 minutes.
All
What
right.
software do you use? No, we saw you, Johnny, on your video when she was making that, and you were showing us your drug cabinet. I've been through an earthquake in Arizona. At the time, I thought, wow, why is everything moving when I'm standing still?
We've been in some really radical earthquakes because we were both born and raised in California, so
Yep.
we went through all the big ones because we're old.
Oh yeah. He says, oh yeah, that one.
Yep.
You told on yourself.
I'm having too much fun.
I know.
So, are you guys ready for us to go? Are you bored yet?
We have earthquakes here and tornadoes and snowstorms. You got it all. All the natural disasters. Southern California, San Bernardino, LA County.
They're from California.
Keep on RVing, yep.
California, question mark. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, you don't tell people you're from California when you're a full-time RVer unless you want to get hit.
You kind of do this. We're from California.
When we first took off, we had California license plates on the back of our pickup truck, and we were going through Utah, and these little cute little 17-year-old Mormon girls were going by giving us the finger. So
that's true. Couldn't
wait to get rid of those California plates off the truck. Moreno Valley 2 years ago. Good for you.
Yeah, good to be out.
Yeah, Moreno Valley. That used to be a nice place. Not so much anymore.
I was living in Palmdale, and the Northridge quake happened. Yep. You felt that.
Yeah, I used to go down to Roscoe down there in Panorama City. I used to go around and go down the 14, and those big bridges fell down there where that cop on the motorcycle went off that one high bridge. So that was all shut down for a while, so I had to go around the 210.
Yes, we have been to the original McDonald's in California.
Yep. Well, the one in San Bernardino. Plus, we were at the number 2. We lived by the number 2 in Downey.
1971 LT1 here.
1971 LT1. That would be a 4-bolt main 350 Chevy. 1971.
I didn't know that.
Huh?
I didn't know that.
LT1. That's a 4-bolt Chevrolet 350 motor. That's a good engine. That's what you had in your Blazer.
Oh, okay. Don't tell me you have.
No, I had I had the C3. I had a 79. It was a L82. Had the nice cowl hood on it and everything. I took all the emblems off and I put an 82 back end on it, and it was a nice car.
I always wondered what that cop was thinking when he went over.
Yeah, the cop on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
And that earthquake, yeah.
Yeah,
it was bad. I can't.
It wouldn't have been it was probably was dead before he hit the ground. He probably had a heart attack, I would imagine.
Or blacked out.
Yeah.
Sometimes your mind can't grasp what's happening to you, and as a safety mechanism, you will just black out.
Okay, Doug, I could see you and I could get along. I had 3 Mustangs. I had a 65 fastback, a 66 coupe, and a 67 fastback. And then my daughters, they both had 89 Mustangs. And then my oldest daughter had a 2006.
Hello from California. We're staying pretty safe. It's kind of quiet right now.
We're scrolling.
But we're not here.
What?
We're not here.
I know, but that's what they're seeing.
But it's delayed.
It's coming back.
We
there
used
you
to
go.
cruise
Sorry.
Van Nuys Boulevard and Valley Grande and Escondido. Yep.
Yeah, I did Van Nuys a few times, but mainly we did Whittier and Bellflower.
About time you got online. This is our second live.
Oh, there you go. Okay, you unfroze. I'm sorry about the freezing. I mean,
there's no reason for it.
We got nothing on, and we got unlimited.
I also had a 69 911S 56 Webers.
Okay, Porsche.
Should have kept them.
Yeah, I used to put Webers on Harleys.
You can't tow that many things behind a motorhome, though.
Yeah, I'm looking. I had a 65 Panhead for years, and I'm looking for another. I like a 1955 or 56 Panhead. 57 with a lightning frame would be nice. Old hardtail would be great.
All right, Steven, take it easy. See you next time.
Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and sign off now.
Subscribe to us, guys, too, please.
Yeah, if anyone's not subscribed, please subscribe because.
And thanks for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. And hit the bell. And what else can we tell them?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. You can even give us a thumbs down, but we prefer thumbs up. But just to know that you're responding is great. And I saw your thumbs up over there.
Yeah.
Nice talking with everybody. I gotta go.
Nice talking. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much again, and we'll weather the storm and do another live next time.
Yep.
In the
Thank
meantime,
you guys.
Stay tuned, and thanks again for the support.
Yeah, thank you. Good night. It's probably turned.